He was very responsible and very helpful. He was a lot of fun, a little bit ornery, and very wonderful sense of humor like his dad.
Jim was always leader of the pack. He was really a great brother.
He decided that he wanted to be a veterinarian, so that he was in the pre-vet program at CSU. Within 2 weeks of graduating, when he had his accident, he was driving east on 14 through LaPorte, and he was broadsided by a semi.
I know my mom went all the time. She spent hours and hours and hours there, and my dad was still working, so I know at night they would go over and just take down a side of the bed and hop in bed with him, and we always watched MASH. We'd all talk, but we never knew what he was thinking in his head.
We thought that he understood what we were saying and doing, but
Yeah.
we weren't sure. It was 25 years, I think, after the accident that he started talking, which is a long time.
I think he'd still be in the nursing home laying in a bed if it hadn't been for Foothills Gateway. The change of seeing Jim go from laying in a bed 24 hours a day to the place where they got him up and put him in a wheelchair and he got to go to Gateway, I think that was huge.
A case manager came to me and said, "Hey, I just visited with Jim. You just wouldn't believe how much he's talking." I looked at this case manager and I said, "Wow, what do you mean you talked with Jim? Like you talked?" And he said, "No, Jim's really speaking in sentences." When I went back and he talked to me in a full sentence, it almost brought tears to my eyes. It was just amazing.
His interaction with the people at Foothills Gateway, and they had little projects for him to do and took him out on field trips around town, and it was just a whole new life for him after laying in bed for so long.
So we set, a certain time of day aside for every individual to help them meet their goals and progress. And Jim works on a lot of the piecing things together, like the hand-eye coordination, stuff like that. Jim is definitely a breath of fresh air. He is verbal and he is able to express his wants and his needs. It's been a lot of fun.
What about wrestling?
Wrestling, and I could have gone to Notre Dame for wrestling.
The direct staff that supported Jim were the key people to helping Jim move forward. And it took those professionals saying it made a difference for us to continue to seek the funding and the support so that Jim could continue to be successful and make his way back into being able to communicate with words.
Do you like the Rockies?
Yeah,
I think they're doing pretty good.
I think they're doing fabulous.
Now he has a care provider, lives in a home with a family. And
He's definitely happier living with Scott and Hannah and Seth.
Didn't really get to know Jim until I started to volunteer and do the races and push him.
Jim has a traumatic brain injury. He's in a wheelchair, and just seeing how comfortable they were with each other. Like, everyone talks about how they have this bond, and it's so true.
We just get along like that and laugh at the same things. Did you give him the eyebrows yet?
The eyebrows?
Yep. Oh, you can do it.
All right.
He'll give you the...
I can do the...
I hope that every single person at Foothills Gateway takes away that we can help people get the lives that they want with the support that we have to offer, and we're here to do that.
And you know that if he had stayed in the current situation where he just didn't have Gateway and didn't have any outside influences, that I think he would have just sort of closed up.